In the quiet suburbs of a small town, the Wilson family moved into a quaint house nestled at the end of a cul-de-sac. Excitement filled the air as they unpacked boxes, eager to start their new life together. Little did they know, something sinister lurked within the shadows of their new home. Strange occurrences began to unfold soon after they settled in. Objects would inexplicably move from one place to another, whispers echoed through the halls in the dead of night, and chilling drafts seemed to emanate from unseen corners. At first, they brushed it off as the quirks of an old house, but as the days passed, the occurrences grew more frequent and unsettling. One evening, as the family gathered around the dinner table, the lights flickered violently before extinguishing completely. In the darkness, a low growl reverberated through the room, freezing them in terror. Suddenly, a pair of glowing red eyes materialized in the shadows, staring at them with malevolent intent. It was the first glimpse of the demons that had taken residence in their home. Night after night, the Wilsons were tormented by the demonic entities that prowled the halls. Blood-curdling screams echoed through the house as the demons toyed with their minds, feeding off their fear. Sleep became a distant memory as they endured endless nights of terror, their sanity slowly slipping away. Desperate for help, they sought the aid of priests and paranormal experts, but none could vanquish the evil that had ensnared their home. With each failed attempt, the demons grew stronger, their presence becoming more suffocating with each passing day. As the darkness tightened its grip on the family, they realized that their only hope lay in confronting the demons head-on. Armed with newfound courage, they ventured into the depths of their haunted home, facing horrors beyond imagination. In a final showdown against the forces of darkness, they fought for their very souls, determined to reclaim their home and their lives. But as the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded, the Wilson family knew that the demons would never truly be vanquished. For in the darkest corners of their minds, they would forever be haunted by the chilling whispers and glowing eyes of the entities that lurked in the shadows, a reminder of the horrors they had faced and the price they had paid for daring to challenge the darkness.
In the heart of the woods, a secluded house stood, shrouded in shadows and whispered tales of the past. Its windows were boarded up, and its doors creaked with the weight of time. Few dared to tread near it, for rumors swirled of the terrible secrets sleeping in its basement. Legend spoke of a family, once residing there, whose descent into darkness was as swift as it was sinister. Whispers claimed they dabbled in forbidden rituals, invoking powers beyond mortal comprehension. But their ambitions led them astray, and they disappeared into the depths of the house, leaving behind only a legacy of fear. Years passed, and the house remained untouched, a beacon of dread for those who dared to wander too close. Yet, one fateful night, a group of curious teenagers, fueled by bravado and ignorance, decided to explore its depths. With flashlights in hand, they descended into the murky abyss of the basement, each step echoing like a heartbeat in the silence. Cobwebs clung to their skin, and the air grew thick with the scent of decay. But nothing could prepare them for what lurked beneath. As they ventured deeper, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its walls adorned with arcane symbols and twisted sigils. In the center of the room lay a stone altar stained with the remnants of forgotten rituals, and upon it rested a book, bound in leather as black as night. Against their better judgment, they opened the tome, unleashing a torrent of malevolent energy that engulfed them in its grasp. Shadows danced across the walls, and whispers echoed in the darkness, speaking of ancient evils and unspeakable horrors. With mounting terror, they realized the truth of the house's terrible secrets. The family had not vanished, but had become something far more sinister, trapped within the confines of their own creation. As the darkness closed in around them, the teenagers screamed in agony, their souls consumed by the darkness that lurked in the basement of the secluded house. and as dawn broke over the horizon, the house stood silent once more, its secrets buried beneath layers of time and fear, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to awaken them from their slumber.
In a quaint village nestled among the hills, there lived a little girl named Emily. With her innocent smile and bright eyes, she was adored by all who knew her. But beneath her cheerful facade lay a darkness that even she could not comprehend. One moonless night, as Emily lay awake in her bed, a whisper crept into her room, beckoning her to the window. There, bathed in the glow of the silver moon, stood a figure cloaked in shadows, an emissary of the demons that dwelled in the depths of the earth. Drawn by curiosity and a thirst for adventure, Emily approached the figure, her heart pounding with excitement. And as she stood before it, the air grew thick with the scent of sulfur, and the ground trembled beneath her feet. The demon offered her a deal, one that promised power beyond her wildest dreams in exchange for her soul. Blinded by ambition and naivety, Emily accepted without hesitation, sealing her fate with a pact written in blood. From that day forth, Emily's life took a sinister turn. Strange occurrences plagued the village, and whispers of her involvement spread like wildfire. Crops withered, livestock perished, and darkness descended upon the land. But Emily reveled in her newfound abilities, reveling in the fear and chaos she unleashed upon the world. With a flick of her wrist, she could bend reality to her will, twisting minds and shattering lives with ease. Yet as her power grew, so too did her descent into madness. The demons that had granted her such power demanded payment in return, whispering vile truths into her ear and tormenting her dreams with visions of her inevitable damnation. Haunted by guilt and remorse, Emily realized the folly of her choices too late. Desperate to undo the pact she had made, she sought out the village elders, begging for their help in breaking the infernal contract. But the demons would not be denied their prize. With a roar of fury, they descended upon the village, their wrath unleashed upon all who stood in their way. And as the flames consumed the once peaceful village, Emily stood alone, her soul torn asunder by the consequences of her deal with the demons. In the end, all that remained was ashes and despair, a chilling reminder of the terrifying consequences of making deals with the darkness that lurks within us all.